Alrighty, everybody, welcome back. Today's video, y'all know who it is. It's your boy, the Raging Cajun. But today's video, we're gonna run through a quick pre-trip right quick. Show y'all how we mostly do it. Some things I'll show you, some things I won't show you. But nonetheless, it'll be almost the proper way to do this type of stuff. But nonetheless, I'm gonna pause the video right quick and we'll be right back with you. Alrighty, welcome back. Well, I'm pretty sure y'all are wondering how I store all my tools in here. I'll give y'all a quick shot of it. There's all the tools I keep on the truck, bag, all my hammers, air chuck, air gauge, air chuck. But the Versa stack's back there. So there's all the tools, what we have. If y'all want to see a video of everything that's in here, go back into my videos and you'll find it. But just a quick run through. Tire checker, or you can put this on there. But one thing to note, this is not how everybody in the industry does it. This is how I do my pre-trips. Be right back with you, folks. All right, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Proper way to check your air pressure in your tires, always with the air gauge. If you have these type of caps right here, you don't have to worry about taking the caps off. All you do is take your air gauge, insert it onto the cap, and it shows you how much air pressure you have in that tire. Now, if you don't want to mess around with these, you can get a pretty good accurate reading with a sledgehammer or a soft face dead blow hammer. Never hit the outer rim of this tire, or the outer edge. Always go inside the tire and thump the middle of the tire, like so. And you'll be able to hear your tire. You'll be able to listen for if you think it's flat or not. That tire is not flat. Moving right along, this is a good time to open the door of your truck and start your truck up. Let it run while you do your pre-trip. Go ahead and pop your hood. Let that build air pressure. We're going to go ahead and lights on. 4 ways. And while that's doing that, when you're walking around the truck, I'm gonna spin the camera around. I'm gonna try to anyway. When you're walking around the truck, you can check all your turn signals. Make sure they're all working properly. Like that one right there. As you can see, is burning brightly. Not damaged, not missing. Also, tools holder. Great little thing. It rides right there. Doesn't come loose. All the tools stay on it somewhat. checking all your windows, make sure they're not cracked or damaged. Make sure your air lines are firmly on there, not damaged or anything like that. Make sure your electric connector is inside the plug. One thing to make sure, these lines right here do not ride on the deck while you are driving, while this truck is in motion. I do believe it is DOT violation if they catch you with these lines riding on the deck. Plus, they can get caught in any of this stuff right here and rip right out of the trailer. Make sure all that stuff is connected. Make sure that connection is good down there. Make sure your gas, your fuel tank caps are on there, good and tight, each side. These tires back here, again, with your sledge, go ahead and tap your tires. If you don't have one of these, a good 2.5 pound sledgehammer, mini sledge, will do the trick just fine. As long as it bounces off, it doesn't sink into the tire is good. At any given time, if you have any questions or concerns about that kind of stuff, get your air gauge out. And like I did on the first tire, but with this tire, because there's one down there, there's always one going to be facing in and there's one going to be facing out, because that tire is this one and this tire is the back one. This is for dual. So the tire is good, over 100 psi. Make sure all your rivets are good. Make sure that light up there is burning bright. Not broken or missing. The mud flaps ain't on the touch of the ground. Make sure your turn signals down there on the tractor are burning good and bright. Make sure your dolly arm is good and up there, secure. Dolly is all the way up. Make sure if you do not have a hazmat load, these are like that. Always. There's DOT violation if you don't have a load on there, and those are out. Skirt's not damaged, no damage to the trailer. Again, make sure your turning signals are burning good and bright and clean and working properly. Trailer tires. Again, just sledgehammer. Those are good. Mud flaps are good on there. Make sure all your trailer lights are good, burning good and bright. If that ABS light is on, it's time to get your trailer service. It is the DOT violation. This is the running light or marker light. That is your ABS light. Just give it a good little wipe off. We're going to pause the video right quick and I'll be right back with you. Alrighty, welcome back. I had to let those people pass by. All your lights back here, turner signals burning bright and good and working. The running lights good to go. All the lights up there, the marker lights up there, or clearance lights. Doors are completely safely latched in correctly. Seal is not missing. With the padlock, always make sure you have a padlock on your trailer, loaded or empty. DOT bumper has all the DOT tape on there it needs. This side's lights, good, burning bright. Turn signal is working. All your door hinges are good to go. Not broken, not damaged. This side's lights is burning good. This side does not have ABS light on it, just the driver's side. Mud flap is good to go. Go ahead and take your sledgehammer, tap on your tires. Remember, if you ever, these are self-filled system, so there's really no air gauge that you can check. Shop would have to take this apart and do it itself, but this trailer right here does have a self-filling system on it, so if the tire does ever go low, it'll fill itself back up, no problems. See, trailer next to me also has the same system. Make sure there's no fluid inside these rims. If so, 9 times out of 10, these hub assemblies right here are going bad. Go ahead and make sure this light right here is burning good and bright. Landing gear on this side is up. Mud flap from the truck. And again, you can check the lights under there. Also make sure that that little light right there, if you're ever running bobtail, your license plate light. But our license plate is on the front of the tractor. Go ahead and pop the again. Make sure the fuel cap is on there, not damaged. Walking past here like this, just take a glance up, make sure all the windows are good. That window's good and clear. Lights working, side skirts are good. Last but not least, go to the front of your tractor. Both blinkers are good to go. All the marker lights up there are good to go. Headlights are good to go. You're gonna look under the truck, make sure there's no visible fluids under there. Truck's not leaning, nothing like that to indicate anything's maybe could be wrong with it. But I'm going to pause the video right quick and I'm going to bring you back when I get the hood open. Alrighty everybody, welcome back. Now you're under the hood of your truck. Basically making sure nothing's cracked or damaged under here. Appears to be no visible leaks. Make sure you have no wires damaged anywhere. Remember, you are the driver, you are not a mechanic, so good thing to practice is appears to be no visible leaks or damage anywhere. Make sure you got your washer fluid's good and topped off. Engine oil is good and topped off. This cap is on there. Power steering fluid. Drive linkage not damaged and on there. Appears to be in good working order. Again, we are not mechanics. All we can do is say appears to be in good working order. Make sure you check your brake linings. Pull your belts, make sure they're not loose, frayed or cracked or damaged. Fan blades, good to go. Move over to the passenger side. And when you're doing this, you're checking all your mirrors, make sure they're not damaged and not missing. Coming over here, make sure your coolant's good and topped off. Frame rail is good to go, not cracked or damaged. Turbo, everything under here, the turbo, AC lines, coolant lines, refrigerant lines, stuff like that appears to be in good working order. But if you haven't seen my engine, there that little booger is. This is your main cabin, this is your main filter for your truck. This thing right here is supposed to last the lifetime of the truck. But nonetheless, leaf springs are good and not damaged, not loose. So, look at your windshield, make sure it's not cracked or damaged. And it's somewhat clean. We ran through a little bit of snow stuff earlier, so that's the end result. Truck was clean. Now it's dirty. But I'm going to set the camera down and I'm going to close the hood and show y'all the correct way of doing something. Now, 9 times out of 10, people open the hood from the front. I don't do that. I'll close it from the front, but I won't open it from the front. I open it from right here, but I will close it from the front. Make sure you latch these back. Alright. You can open the hood easier from one of your wheel wells. That way, if the shocks in there are broken, the hood don't fall on top of you. Good thing to practice. But make sure your bully guard is up there and properly latched on both sides. If you'll see, it is properly latched on both sides. So, remember, air gauge goes inside the door. I'm going to pause right quick and bring you back when I'm sitting inside the truck. Alrighty, everybody, welcome back. This is the time where you want to restart the truck again. I would do a leak down test, but I'm not going to do that today. That'll be on a separate video. Well, we're going to turn the camera back around and continue. Alrighty. Bring your steering wheel down. Look at all your gauges. Making sure they are working properly. Make sure your air gauges are coming up and not staying below 100 psi. Temperature gauge, oil gauge, your def tank, booster gauge, fuel tank. Brake pressure gauge, air gauges. Yeah, that was the highway horn. It works properly. A loud booger. Now over here is your gauges for your axles back there, temperature, and make sure the oil temperature back there and then the regular temperature back there is staying good to go. All this good stuff inside the cab. Look around, make sure all your windows are good and clean. Good thing to do. And let your wipers go. Make sure they're touching the windshield properly. You got washer fluid inside the system. We're going to turn the four-ways off. We know those are working, but if for any reason you got a light out, that light right there will blink really quickly. Make sure your side mirrors are good to go, clean, not damaged, not missing. That side as well. But everybody, that is just a quick rundown of a pre-trip, that how we do it on the truck. Yes, I know I didn't check the oil or nothing like that. I know the oil is just fine. All my fluids are just fine. So you don't have to do that every time. You can if you want to, but it's not a necessity. But it's good to do. Just remember, you're the captain of your ship. You are the driver. At any given time, truck can start giving problems. It is your responsibility to make sure that the maintenance on the truck is well taken care of. If you're a company driver, you got to call the company for maintenance. A lot of owner-operators, they pay for their own maintenance if they don't have maintenance accounts, but if they got maintenance accounts, you got to call the company and have them take care of it also. Well, it's a good thing to have, because the company has a lot of discounts and stuff like that through a lot of these repair shops, and they get parts and tires and stuff like that cheaper than we do. But it's good practice to have. Do your pre-trips, proper pre-trips. But if anybody has any questions, leave it down in the comments down below. I'll try my best to answer them as best I can. But if y'all did like this video, hey, why not consider subscribing to the channel, and also hit that like button. It's free for you to do, doesn't cost you anything, helps the channel out a lot. But this is the Raging Cajun saying, have a great night, have a safe weekend, and y'all keep those wheels spinning and your beavers grinning. And I will definitely catch y'all on the next one. Raging Cajun is out. Peace out.